Hi everybody, welcome to my latest video review. This is actually on the Space Astro Ranger figures. And I know I did this previously, but I realized while I was going through my videos, I didn't actually show you guys the specifics of the weapons and what they can do, because they are actually really awesome. This is episode 219, and like I said in one of my previous videos, that I actually changed all my videos and reviews to an episode format just that it's more organized. So let's get started here. So as you can tell, this is on the first five, so pink, red, yellow, blue, and black. I have silver, but I won't be doing a review on him because when I originally sold my Astro Silver, I ended up giving all the weapons that came with it. So the Astro Silver I have now is the hero version, which doesn't come with all the accessories, just an Astro Blaster. So that's why I'm not going to do a review on him at the moment. So let's get started here. So each of these weapons, they have a gimmick, and they basically look like a souped up weapon of their signature weapons. This one looks like a really big, super powered satellite stunner of the Pink Ranger. So basically, it has like a little missile. So at the back here, you just push, and actually goes pretty far, which is really awesome. So this is what the missile looks like. If you want to relaunch it, you would just put it in here and just add pressure, and it will go in. And for the Pink Ranger to hold it, it has this little handle that would actually come down as well. So let me actually show the Pink Ranger holding the weapon. Yep. The thing is, the weapons are a bit too big sometimes that it's actually hard to put it on the Ranger's hand. So this is what the Pink Ranger would look like, basically holding the weapon. It's kind of poorly done because the figure itself is really small and petite, while the weapon is actually pretty big. Yeah, the figure actually can't stand because of the weight. Let me actually take that out. Next is the Red Ranger's weapon. So you can tell it looks like a huge spiral, like big super spiral saber. And this one's actually pretty cool. At the back, you can basically turn it, and the drill on the end basically moves, which is pretty cool. That's basically what it does. So that's Red Ranger's weapon, and try to show you Red Ranger holding it. So this weapon went on pretty nicely. So this is what it would look like. Again, because the weapon is too big, it adds a bit more weight, so the figure can't really stand properly. If they came with their individualized stands, I guess it would have worked out better. Now for Yellow Ranger's weapon, you actually have a little disc that you would put on top that would actually sit on top over here. Sorry, on top over here. And there's a button that's on this side right here. So when you let me actually show you guys a close-up. It's right here. So when you would press it, it would go in, so the disc would basically fly off. I used to have the disc. I don't know what happened to it. Probably somewhere in my room. So yeah, and it was a cheap gimmick because the disc, unlike the missile on the Pink Ranger's weapon, wouldn't really go far. Now my favorite weapon is the Blue Ranger's weapon. It's what it looks like. So it looks like this really huge axe, and at the back here, at the back here, when you would push it, the blade actually spins. So you'd push you would push it, and the blade actually spins. It's actually really cool. And I'm not gonna show the Blue Ranger holding it because it takes a lot of time because it's really awkward how they built it. So you kind of have to force the hand into the little peg here. So into the little hole, I mean, and it takes a bit of time, so I'm not going to waste the video's time showing it. So if you were to hold it, it would basically look like this. I'll just show you, like, just briefly. If you were to hold it, he would hold the weapon, and it would basically go on his hand like that. So it's pretty big. Let me actually see if I can get him to hold it. I don't think I can. Actually, yeah, it actually went through. I'm surprised. So this is what it looks like. Usually it takes a while to put it on his hand, but this time, I guess, it was being kind to us and it went through. So that's what it would look like. Again, it's really big for the figure, so you wouldn't actually get the figure to stand. The next weapon, again, looks like a super weapon of the Luna Lance. And this is what it looks like. Sorry, I bent off the camera there. And you have two little buttons on the bottom there, so you would just press them together like so. And that's what would happen. Let me actually show it to you again. Went off again. So it comes off short. So when you would press the two together, it extends again. It's not really, the gimmick isn't that cool, but the weapon still looks awesome. That's what it would look like. So I'll show you the Black Ranger holding his weapon. This is what it would look like. This is the long Luna Lance. And I mean the Luna Lance-like weapon, and then short. Overall, like, the Astro weapons are really cool. And the reason I call them Astro is because the figure line right here is called Astro. That's why I've been referring it to as Astro. So, and the weapons are nicely detailed too. Like Black Ranger's weapon has the gold, like the gold detailing, and black and silver detailing. Blue Ranger's weapon has blue on it. There are like little spaces of dark blue. But I think you could have used more blue though, but it still looks awesome. Yellow Ranger's weapon has yellow on it and black and silver. Like, it complements each other nicely. And then we have Red Ranger's weapon, which has a red and black, which makes it look really good. And then Pink Ranger's weapon also looks pretty awesome. And when you actually have all 6 of them, you can actually create like a super weapon. I wish I could show it to you guys. However, you would need Silver's weapon to create it, and I don't have the instructions. It's actually a bit complicated. So that's basically it for the weapons review. As for the figures, I've already done the review, but if you guys want a brief review, the figures are basically the same mold as the first Space Ranger figures, known as the Lightstar figures. Only difference is they don't have the Lightstar gimmick, they don't have the button at the back. And yeah, pretty much they're pretty nicely detailed. I mean, these are figures from back when Bandai gave a care about their merchandise, so it's nicely detailed. And they also came with your standard Astro Blaster. So the Astro Blaster, which would come off, and you have to have the 2 guns there. So basically it. And as for prices and how much they would cost, these figures aren't going for cheap because it's space, and you know they charge you a lot for one figure, like new and all the accessories there. It usually goes up to more than $20-$30. For the whole set, it's hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and that means with silver included. And yeah, and if you're able to find this loose, then I'm pretty sure you can get it for a lot cheaper. But again, it all depends on how patient you are with wanting to check eBay over and over again. So that's basically my review. And Pink Ranger really does not come with a skirt, just to let you guys know. Pink Ranger comes exactly like what yellow looks like. It's just custom doing because I just want to make it show accurate. So that's basically it. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to leave a comment and ask. I would be more than happy to help you guys out. Thanks and have a great day.